Oh my God, it's a big day,
It is a
Steven.
big day.
It's a big day. We just finished our 2019 sales kickoff, and we have some special guests with us today. First of all, Brad Henderson, CEO of Sotheby's International Realty Canada.
And to my left, this is Sacha Brosseau, the Chief Brokerage Officer of SIRC Canada.
Perfect. Well, you know, we were talking about 2019. What type of a market are we going to have? And with that, you talk a lot about mental health. And so we thought this is a great opportunity to explore that a little bit more. What can an agent do in their life to balance home life and business, protect their mental mindset?
Yeah. You know, I got Sotheby's International Realty Canada involved in mental health in the workplace because we know statistically that 1 in 2 or even 1 in 3 people suffer from some form of mental duress from time to time.
Yeah.
Could be something as simple as stress, could be something much more important.
Yeah.
And what I've discovered in that journey is that the biggest challenge to people's mental health is the stigma around mental health.
100%.
Because many people feel nervous about talking about them not being themselves today. They feel that they'll be judged by their colleagues and perhaps their supervisor, their superiors. And so they keep it bottled up.
Yeah.
And that's the worst thing that can happen. So when you ask me, in a market where people are challenged on a variety of different levels, where they have home life that just doesn't stop,
Yeah.
what they can do is to confide in some of their colleagues, their manager, their friends at work, or their friends outside of work, and tell people what's going on for them. Because if they don't have the opportunity to know what's going on for you, they can't help you.
Yeah.
So the conversations that we're having is to destigmatize, if you like, the conversations around mental health, and you'll see a lot more coming out in the next little while.
Oh, exciting news.
I think that's fantastic. And Sacha, I'd like to ask you a question, transitioning with the mindset mentality towards, you see hundreds of agents across Canada, and going into 2019, is there a mindset towards technology or tools that you would recommend that agents have going into 2019, or are there specifics that you could recommend for us as agents with boots on the ground?
Well, I mean, for sure, there are so many things that agents can do to ensure their success. Some of these things include and are not limited to a proper business plan, to knowing which direction you want to go for your business. Also, that business plan can encompass many things, such as wanting to farm a new area, giving yourself goals on how many new listings or how many new leads you would like to have within a certain time frame. But I think the most important thing agents need to keep in mind is they have to remain adaptable. If you go back 10 years and you have agents that are still successful from then to today, it's because they've been able to adapt to changing markets, and sometimes that needs to be done more than once, even within a given year.
Great point.
So I think that the big takeaway is don't box yourself in your plan, always leave a little wiggle room for adaptability.
That's fantastic.
Oh, that's excellent. So my takeaway today, gentlemen, is definitely, for your mindset, protect your confidence. Have the power, have the courage to reach out to friends, family, your superiors, other agents, and ask for help. And then you're right, the system in play is have a plan, have a system that is adaptable going forward. How did we do, gentlemen? Did we nail it?
I think you knocked it out of the park.
We did. All right, well, listen, thank you, Brad. Thank you, Sacha, for joining us. Steven Hill, it's always a pleasure, my friend.
Go team go.
And go team go until we see you next time. Take care.
Awesome. Thank you.
Bye-bye.